Hi everyone. I just wanted to check in, say hi. I really miss seeing all of you in class and hearing what you have to say about the books that we're reading. Please don't mind my messy house. I know my husband just said I should pick up the mess behind me, but yeah, we're all human, right? And we're all trying to deal with this huge switch to moving online from our face-to-face class. So I'm going to take a few minutes to show you some of the changes that I made to the course. And please, if you have questions about any of the changes, please let me know. I have provided my home phone number. Feel free to call me. You can email me, but I really want you all to know that I'm committed to helping you finish this class. And I would really like if each one of you could check in with me, if you haven't already, to let me know how I can help you with this transition and how I can help you finish this class. So I'm going to switch over to my screen, show you the changes that I've made, and again, I just wanted to check in, say hi, and let you know that I'm thinking of all of you. So I'm going to start by going to the college's website and over at MyUH, and I'm going to go to Gmail because most of the changes that I've made, really all the changes, have to do with the shared drive that I created for our class for our peer reviews. I figured that it would be easier to access information using Google for different reasons. Primarily, if any of you don't have access to a computer or a laptop, it's a lot easier to use Google on your cell phone than it is Laulima. I've tried both. So I'm just waiting for this to slowly load. And of course, because I'm making a video, it's taking forever. I finally got to email. I went on and it's all the Google apps. Click on that and then you can click on Drive. So I'm actually in my Drive and it's going to show up saying your drive, my drive. And you're going to want to go over to the left and click on Shared Drives. And I know this is a review for many of you because we've been doing this already with our peer reviews. So we're going to go over to our class and click on it. And my internet is really slow today. Hopefully this won't take too much longer. All right, when the shared drive pops up, you're going to see that I created a revised syllabus folder and I just put the revised syllabus there. You can also access this in Laulima under the syllabus tool like we've been doing all semester long. So I'm going to click on this and just to show you some of the changes that I did make to the syllabus, click on our syllabus. Very slowly, this is opening. And while I wait for this, I hope you're all doing as well as possible with all of these drastic changes that are being made to our lives. A little bit about the way the course is running now. It's online and it's asynchronous. Asynchronous means that we're not meeting during any specific time. You can log in and out of the Google Drive to Laulima, and it's whenever you want. So we're not going to meet Monday, Wednesdays, 9:30 to 10:45. With that said, you are going to have to really stay on top of checking the Google Drive and the syllabus weekly. And I'm going to be bombarding you, I'm just warning you, with email, trying to get a feel for how you're doing, just to remind you to please keep up with the work because we're not meeting face-to-face, so you're going to have to, of course, do this independently. So this is really taking a long time to load. So I'm in the part of the syllabus, the assignments, the weekly assignments, and we are in week 11 right here. So you can see for week 11 that you need to read the essay number 4 assignment, so you can just click on the link, and this is also in the Laulima assignments tool, not changed. And then to read the remainder of 38 Seconds in This Strange World. And I also have the rough draft for essay number 3. That's due next week on the 30th. So you need to start working on that. And then you can see the changes I made. I put revision. So this is a revision, and this is the addition of the weekly discussion questions that I added, because we're not in class anymore, and our class really consists of discussing the different texts that we're reading. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, but then I'll show you also how to get there. I'll just show you for now. You can click on this and it will take you directly to those discussion questions. Click out of that. But I'll show you in a minute how to get there from the Google Drive itself. So in week 12, another revision is to comment. So for the remainder of weeks, with the exception of the last week, which is week 17, I have discussion questions. They're already posted, so you can work ahead if you want. That's fine with me to answer. And again, that will replace the discussions that we had together as a class, because we are now asynchronous online. So some other changes that I made is down toward the end of the semester, I extended the due date for the last essay, which is essay number 4 on Parable of the Sower. I thought I took this out, so I am just going to fix that right now. We are not having any presentations. Instead, I'm just going to finish up that last paper. So the last week, you'll have your last peer review assignment, and then your essay, your final essay is due on May 8th. That is the Monday of finals week. We don't have a final in the class. All you need to do is submit your essay into Turnitin.com, and that's it. That's all we're doing for those last weeks of the course, just writing that last essay. If you do have any questions about any of these changes, please let me know, and I'm happy to go over those in more detail with you. I'm going to go back to the shared drive, and I'm going to go back here. And I apologize, my internet is usually much faster than this. I think everyone's using so much, it's just bogged down. So peer reviews, that has not changed. To just as a reminder, since we're talking about it, to do your peer reviews, I'm going to click on this folder and hope that it opens quickly. And I don't make the peer review groups until I actually receive the drafts, because I don't know who's going to turn a draft in. So once I get the drafts, then I go ahead and make the peer review groups. So the next one we'll be doing is for essay number 3. And click on this folder, and hopefully it'll open fairly quickly. So once you're there and the drafts are created, I will create different groups for you. So let's look at another example, because I don't have any groups in this one yet. We'll go to essay number 2, which is finished already. And is opening really slowly or not at all. Okay. So this is group number 2. You can see the names are listed here, so you can just click on your group and then you say, and then you can leave comments on the main folder. And this is really what I want to show you. This is what I added also: weekly discussions and lessons. So I'm going to open this, and you need to check this weekly. And I have been working on adding lessons, but I'm not finished yet. So for the complete lesson, please check that week. So for week 11, that's where we're at. Again, this is week 11 right now. When you click on this, you'll notice that we have week 11 discussion and lesson. So we're going to open that document, and hopefully this will open soon. It's really hard to make a video with slow internet connection and with people driving tractors. I don't know if you can hear that. I shut all my windows, but now my dad is driving by on his tractor. So there are no lessons this week. I want to use this week as a transitional week to help you all adjust to the changes, the drastic changes to our course. But you do have discussion questions, so you can just click on this link that says here. Please click here to take you to the discussion questions. So when it finally comes up, you're going to see this. Click on this, you to that document with the discussion questions. And it's getting windy. I hear my wind chimes. Okay. This is taking a really long time. I have to work on my patience. It's not one of my strong points. Okay. Yeah, slowly, slowly, here it comes. So you'll see the questions for this week. I have questions for pages 161 to 241 in 10 minutes 38 seconds in this strange world. They're very slowly loading. So what you need to do is leave a comment for each question. You can see that Kelsey has already commenting on questions. So what you want to do, right next to where she clicked, put your cursor there, and then click on this icon, and that will allow you to add your own comment. So you're going to want to click comment. And again, I'm sorry, this is really... Then I can leave a comment if I want to. I just am going to cancel. What you can also do is click on Kelsey's comment, and if you want to reply to what she said, then you can just click right under it and hit reply. And you can also cancel, and you can edit comments as well. So that is how you leave comments. And again, if you have questions about this, please let me know. I'm happy to go into more detail about this for you if you need the extra detail. So I'm going to go back to the main folder for our shared drive. And then I want to show you the in weekly discussions and lessons the next week, which is week 12. And again, I'm still adding to this, so if you're reading ahead, you want to check back on Monday just to make sure you don't miss anything. I am trying to get as much put up as quickly as possible. So for those of you, I don't know how your lives are shifting. You know, if you, like I mentioned, you want to work ahead. Typically when I teach an online class, I only open up information week by week, but things are so different, circumstances are different for everyone. So like I said, if you want to work ahead and finish the requirements for this course early, that is fine with me. So as this slowly loads, there it is. Okay, so the questions are here for next week. So again, you'll just click on this link and it will take you to those discussion questions. And then I have calling my lesson. So instead of creating a module or a lesson in Laulima, if you are taking an online course or you've taken online courses before, you know that sometimes in Laulima, there is a separate tool called modules, or it's called lessons, depending on the course and the instructor's preference, that has all of the content that you would talk about in a face-to-face course. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if you all have computers, so I thought if you're using a phone, it's easier to access Google than Laulima, so I'm not using modules or lessons. I am putting that content just here in a document in our Google Shared Drive. So I have a link to a video with Octavia Butler. You can just click on that link and it will take you to a YouTube video. I have it's a very brief biography of the author. And then I have some links if you want more information about her. You can click on those. And my page is still loading. Other links, some recommended readings that you might find interesting, and I'm still adding to that. So I also have a presentation on literary theory. It's on feminism. So it's just a Google slideshow, and you all have access to Google Slides because you're UH students. So of course this is going to take forever to load. So I can just through the slides once you are ready to do that. And you progress through the slides by just hitting enter, and the slide should come right up. But my connection is really slow right now, so there is a lag. Hopefully when you are there won't be such a delay, but normally with regular internet connection this should be really quick. So I clicked out of the slideshow because it was taking so long to load, but typically it's just, you know, you hit enter and the next slide and the next slide, they just pop up. I'm debating about whether I should talk about each slide like I'm doing right now in a video, or if you prefer to just read the slides on your own. It is a PowerPoint, or I keep saying PowerPoint, I haven't used that in years. I don't know where that's coming from. It is a Google slide. So there's not a whole lot of writing. You know, I would fill in the blanks. So if you feel like it would be useful for me to make a video, please let me know. As I mentioned earlier, I'm really interested in finding out from each of you how I can best help you get through this course. So if you like videos like this, let me know. If not, let me know that too. And I really want to do what I can to make sure that you get through the course. So those really are I wanted to go over with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. And again, please don't hesitate to call anytime. It's really been in touch with each other during this time to make sure that, you know, we can all get through this course together. And just for now, please know that Holly Kea and the Learning Center and the library, those are open to students. So if you need to use a computer, if you need to see a tutor, you have those resources available. And also we have tutor.com. There's a link to it in our syllabus, which is an online free tutorial service. You can have one-on-one tutoring with a tutor, or you can do something where you, say, for example, upload an essay, and then I think it's like a 12-hour time frame. You get a lot more detailed information back than you would in the one-to-one session. It just depends on, you know, what it you need help with. So again, thanks for your time. I miss talking with you all, and I hope you're doing okay given all these really drastic changes in our lives. Take care.